So as you can tell, that's what happened with the Subaru. Hit a deer and then bent the corner of the hood down. Headlight obviously completely gone. And then the bumper's pushed out a little bit. It's got a little crack right underneath the headlight. And then the fender, the lip of it, where it bolts in, is kind of rolled over to where it's making the gap by the hood and stuff really weird. But I have got in some of the parts to fix it now, thanks to a guy on Facebook. I got the 2018 and up fog light bezels, which are set up for the turn signals and fog lights. They are OEM. And then I got a already black Crystal Black Pro OEM 18 to 21 grill. So now I still have to pick up a front bumper, which I priced, and roughly it's like $209, but then they want like anywhere from $200 to $300 for shipping. So I'm gonna have to find a day to make a trip just to go ahead and pay for one online and hit the in-store pickup option and then just go get it. So I can get the front end of the Subaru lined out, and then also working on the EG. I haven't updated on the EG in a while. Basically, it's kind of a part. If you kept up with Instagram, you probably know I was going to keep AC and everything. I had all of it saved. I don't remember even where the lines are now. There's one of the lines. Condensers over there somewhere. But I had AC in it. And then I was like, I started test fitting stuff. And it was super tight. It wasn't really going to work with the turbo setup. And then I ended up breaking a exhaust manifold stud. And then in the process of trying to get it out, made it way worse. And basically I gotta have the head fixed. So that's why there's no cylinder head on it. That light is bright. So I'm taking the cylinder head to school tomorrow. The automotive teacher and the welding teacher up there is gonna look at it. I'm going to school for auto body. But I've painted the rear bumper on the automotive teacher's, one of his trucks. And me and a few other people are doing a color change on the welding teacher's truck. So, you know, that comes in handy. So I'm gonna get that fixed. Shouldn't really cost me anything. It'll be like 25 bucks the most. And then I'll put the head back on it. And then I'll be able to hook up hoses, put the intake on, finish hooking up the harness. I need to take off my oil feed line that's hanging here. I have an AN cap I need to block off the bone down there with. Go ahead and pull the AC compressor off. And then I still got to put the passenger side axle in. I got the header from POM. It's just their cheap, like 4-to-1 RMF style header. And then finish up the wideband install, which, so if you guys remember, this car was originally auto. As you can tell, not everything's completely together right now, but all the pedals are in, which you probably can't see because it's dark. And then I got this gauge pod. So the wideband's hooked up. I just have to solder my connections, and I just have them twisted together right now. I need to solder, heat shrink everything, neaten up the carpet and stuff here. And then I don't remember if I ever ran the, pretty sure I already ran the O2 sensor outside the car, so now I'm good to like tuck the carpet and stuff after I solder. We got to ditch this shift knob. This shift knob is the one that I had in the hatch, and then as you know, the hatch was case swapped, so that shifter made sense. But it's just one I had laying around. I needed one to put it in there, and eventually got to get seats for this car. So basically just putting the carpet back together, getting the console in, and then replacing front seats, and like the interior on this car is done. Like not doing anything with that. Eventually got to get paint on the car. And then sewed my wheel woods off of it, and then actually, well, sewed my wheel woods off the M1. And when I sewed the M1, I took the front knuckles off of this car, and so this car has no front brakes on it right now. So I gotta do that. I gotta end up getting a rear disc conversion later on. But then after that, like this thing, like it's pretty close. Realistically, this car should be able to be moving under its own power within a couple of days after the head's on. I have brand new coil packs. I ended up finally just ordering all 4. So I had that one that fit loose. I don't remember if I ever showed that or not. And then put the Type R valve cover back on, and then I got some new OEM hoses and just random stuff to clean it up. New OEM Honda hoses, valve cover gasket. Finally getting rid of that crappy blue one that I had on there. So I'm not a big fan of that. But yeah, and you know, once the head's back, put VTEC solenoid and everything back on it. That's pretty much where it's at. I'm not going to talk too much about it. There'll be a Civic video coming up, but I haven't posted in a while, so that's just kind of my update video. So be sure to stay tuned, and got more coming.